weight. We have a no equipment standing glute series today. This one's gonna burn, I'm not gonna lie to you. But you don't need anything, so just go ahead and clear some space and jump in with me with your mat. We're gonna go ahead and start in a squat position. I'm gonna turn into profile here. Heels are under the sits bones, and all 10 toes are pointing forward. Now I want you to start by taking your hands to your hips, and then hinge your hips back as your torso comes forward, shifting the weight into the heels. Beautiful. Now from there, you're gonna take the booty way back as you bend the knees and come into your squat. So the key to the squat is really that hinge position. Reach the arms up overhead if that feels okay for your shoulders. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, drive through your heels, stand up and squeeze the glutes. Let's go. Take it down and stand. It's squat and lift. So just starting to build a little bit of heat here, getting the blood flowing. And then of course, taking a moment to set your alignment. If you want to go a little slower or a little faster, go for it. As you squat down, I want you to feel your inner thighs press out just slightly to help stabilize your knees directly over your second and third toe. You're gonna meet me low in 4, in 3, in 2. Now I want you to take this one low, bring the hands to heart center, pressing the palms together. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to stand up and lift your left knee, twisting towards it, rotating from the rib cage. Come back to your squat, switch, twist to the right, squat. Go twist to the left, and twist to the right. Beautiful. So as you're twisting, your thumbs are staying in the center of your chest, and you're rotating from the waistline. So it's not my shoulders twisting or my hips twisting, it's really my abdominals and my spine that are taking this rotation. 4 more. Let's go. It's 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold this low in your squat. One more time, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, I want you to bring both hands to the outside of your left leg. Take an inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, close it down. Again, inhale, you rotate open. Exhale, you close. 2 more. Opening the chest, rotating through the mid-spine. Last one. Hold it low, switch sides, hands to the outside of the right leg. Inhale, it's the right arm that lifts. Exhale, you sweep it back down. Rotate, lift open. And exhale, close. See if you can stay low in your hips. And just let this rotation come from the ribs. Last one up. Hold it low. Hands come back to heart center. Stay low. Keep your right leg where it is. Extend your left leg back behind you, tapping your left toes to the mat. So you're in this nice lunge position, but you're still hinged forward in the torso. Back left hip is going to draw forward. Ground down to the right heel and really pull the right hip bone back. So you're feeling a lot of heat already into that right glute. You're going to sweep the arms back behind you, palms facing the floor, opening the chest. As you bring those back toes in, you're going to sweep your arms up overhead. Yes. So everything sweeps back and everything sweeps up. Keep going. Tap back and then reach it up. So I'm barely putting any weight into the left toes as I take this movement back and forward here. Keeping the chest nice and open and continuing to feel the majority of my weight pressing down into that right heel. So we're coming into the work here, and we're gonna start by isolating that right side glute. You're absolutely gonna get right hamstring and right quadricep through this whole series as well. So we're really working the entire right side of the lower body. Notice if you're gripping and curling in your right side toes. Lengthen them out. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale. Now I want you to hold the back. Sweep the hands back behind the head, keeping the chest nice and open. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to rotate your torso towards that front right leg. And then inhale, square yourself back to center. It's exhale, rotate. And inhale, center. So very much like your warm-up, when you had the thumbs in the center of the chest, and you were just rotating from the mid-spine. Really using the core to initiate this movement, and not letting the shoulders or the hips twist, but really just letting the ribcage twist. 2 more, yes. Twist it. And center, you notice the theme, right? Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Now one more time, I want you to twist as you exhale. You're gonna inhale back to center. Now from here, I want you to pull the left knee into the chest. Stand all the way up, squeezing through that right glute. And then sweep the left toes back behind you. Hands can come back behind the head. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, drive it up. Inhale, step it back. Yes. So whatever you want to do with your upper body is great with me. I'm keeping my hands back behind my head here as a little reminder to keep my chest open and my ribs hugging in. It's exhale, twist. It's inhale, center. Drive through that right heel. Step back, 2 more. Yes. Twist. Center. Push to the right heel. Squeeze the right glute. Tap back. Last one. Twist. Center. Take it up. Yes, now I want you to hold it back in that airplane lunge. Sweep your fingertips down towards the top of your mat. Draw the upper arm bones back. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge yourself forward, floating that back left leg up and off the mat. Drive to the left heel. Rotate the left pinky toe down towards the floor. And in 4 counts, you're going to lift your chest. 4, 3. Left heel comes down to the mat. Now hinge it. Forward, forward. Yeah, so it's a little seesaw action here. You're going to keep going. Your heel of the left foot all the way up to the crown of the head is one long line. So that long line hinges forward. 2, 3, 4, and then stands as you drive through your right heel. Beautiful. So not only should you be getting a lot of heat building into that right leg, but I'm also hoping you're getting some balance work here. Now, if you're finding that you are just all over the place today, feel free to grab a chair or take a hand to a wall just to give yourself that little bit of extra stability. It might help you to find a spot on the floor that isn't moving. So you really keep your eyes on that one spot. It's gonna help you to maintain your balance. Yes. 2 more. Let's breathe. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and inhale. Slow it down. The last one, let's go. It's 4, 3, 2. I know you don't want to hear this, but I want you to hold it right there. Maybe you point to those left toes as you tap the left toes to the mat. Squeeze the left glute, lift it up. Let's go. Let's tap it down. Straight leg, squeeze to lift. Beautiful. You tap it down and squeeze lift. Now notice if your left hip is opening towards me. Left hip stays pointing down. Right hip is pulling back. You have 4 more. Go tap it down. Beautiful. And squeeze the lift. My right glute is absolutely on fire. I hope yours is too. 2 more. Lower it down. And lift it up. Last one, you're going to tap the mat. And you're going to quarter turn to face me. Again, bending into that right leg. Left toes are just barely on the mat here. Beautiful. Hips are reaching way back. So if you glance down, you'll see that your right knee is not covering your right toes. Yes. Now from here, again, you're going to push through the right heel. You're going to draw the left knee into the chest as you rise all the way up. Squeeze this out of right glute. Lift the heart. Beautiful. Now from there, pull the hips back just like you did in your warm-up and send the left toes out, coming into this lateral lunge. I'm going to take my hands to my chest just to keep them out of the way. You can do anything you like with them. Let's go. Pull it up to the chest. Reach it out. Yes. Drive to that right heel. And reach out. If you wanted to pick up the tempo here, you're totally welcome to. I don't know if that feels successful for you. I'm going to stay slow. And I'm going to really focus on pushing my right heel into the mat as I rise and pulling my right hip bone back as I lower. Yes, it's 4 more if you're at my speed. Take it down. Beautiful. 3 more. Lift it up. Yes. And take it back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. It's up. Now I want you to hold this one low. Beautiful. Lift the left toes up. Tap the left toes down. Yes. The left toes lift. And left toes lower. Now you might notice when we came into this variation that you would put more weight into the left foot than you had realized. This will really force you to put all of your weight into this right foot, into this right leg, really firing up through the right side glutes, through the right outer thigh, and through the right hamstring. Yes, 2 more. You lift it up. You lower it down. Beautiful. Last one. You lift it up. Now I want you to tap it down and drop your hips, go a little drop, little drop, little drop, little drop. So as you drop down, really actively feel your right hip bone drawing back. So it's really more of a diagonal down than a straight down, right? Like you're reaching towards the baseboard of the wall behind you. It's 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. You've got this. One more variation. Float the left toes up. Take them just halfway back behind you. So they're on this little diagonal back behind you. Beautiful. From there, take an inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the left glute. Lift that left leg. Keep going. Just lift it. Little up, little up, little up. Sorry, I had to slide forward just a little bit so I wasn't kicking the wall here. So as you're lifting up, you're feeling the outer left glute fire, but really predominantly it's going to be that right side stabilizer that's firing so deeply. You lift here 8, 7, 6, you've got this. You're here for 4, 3, 2, I want you to hold that lift, inhale. Exhale, pull your hips back, sink lower, and lift your heart. Beautiful, you're here for 4, turning to the left in 3, to the left in 2, yes, step that left foot out to the left, quarter turn, hinge the torso forward, and fly both arms back. Here we go, we're ready for that left leg. So from here, before you do anything, push down to the left heel, draw the left hip back, and really spiral this right hip bone forward, squeezing the inner thighs together. Chest is open, arms reach back, inhale. Exhale, everything sweeps forward, fingertips and right toes, you take it back. You sweep it forward, yes. We sweep it back and sweep it forward. So my torso is hinging forward here, stacking my shoulders over this front left knee. As you move, notice if your left hip starts to creep forward on you. Continue to feel the left hip bone pulling back towards the back edge of your mat. So you're staying nice and square through the pelvis. Beautiful. You have 4 more here. Maybe find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, reach it back. And sweep it forward. Last one, you reach it back. You sweep it forward. Now I want you to reach it back and I want you to hold it there. From here, hands are gonna come behind the head. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you rotate towards that front left leg. Inhale, square your shoulders back to center. Exhale, twist. It's inhale, center. And exhale, twist. So you notice we're doing a lot of this. Lower body stays still and upper body twists around it. That's something you're gonna do a lot in your daily life, right? So I often think about if I'm in the car and I'm twisting to hand something back to one of my kids, or if I'm sitting in an office chair, right, and I'm twisting, reaching for various things. You have a lot of stability here for the lower body, so that you get a little bit more mobility in the upper body, right? So again, it's not my shoulders or my hips twisting, it's my ribs. My ribs rotate left and square at center. You have 2 more, it's exhale, rotate. And inhale, center, last one, exhale, rotate, yes. Now I want you to take that rotation 1 more time. You're gonna inhale back to center. Here's where you drive that standing left heel, pulling the right knee to the chest, and then send the right toes back, coming back to that lunge. Yes, you've got it, exhale, twist. And inhale, center. Exhale, knee drive. And inhale, lunge, keep going, you twist. You rotate center. You find your balance, and you bring it back. Now please remember, if the balance is too much, take a hand to a chair or to the wall. That's totally fine. You're trying to challenge yourself to put almost no weight into those back right toes. It's exhale, twist. And inhale, center, yes. Getting a little chest opening here as well, and some shoulder work. 2 more, you've got this. Really connect through your breath, exhale. Inhale, last one, you twist. It's center, drive to that left heel stand, and bring it back, hold it back. Send the fingertips forward. Draw the upper arm bones back, really widening across the chest here. Inhale. Exhale, launch yourself forward, lifting that right leg, flexing through the right foot, and pulling your right heel back behind you. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, dive it forward, 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 and then you lift, driving through that standing heel. Yes, let's go. It's reach. 2, 3, 4, and it's stand. 2, 3, keep going. So again, it's the crown of the head all the way to that right heel. That is one long line. Your right pinky toe is going to want to open towards the ceiling. Really think about keeping the pinky toe pointing straight down towards your mat so that you're not letting the hips rotate open. You're staying parallel through the pelvis here. I promise that we're gonna get some work in an external position, so rotate it outward. Yes, 2 more, go reach. 2, 3, 4, drive through that left heel, squeeze that left glute. Last one, go reach. 2, 3, 4, take a lift. 2, here's the big money maker, reach it. 2, 3, I want you to hold it there. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward, and maybe you point through your right toes. Right toes, they tap the mat, and they squeeze to lift. Yes, tap it down, and squeeze to lift. So much work happening into the left side glute here. So if you have a little shake going like I do, that's okay. You are working so deeply into the big muscles, but also into those stabilizing muscles that help you balance. 2 more, take it, tap it down. And take it, lift it up. Last one, take a tap. Take a lift. Now I want you to tap those right toes down. I want you to quarter turn to face me, bending into this left knee, and trying to put almost no weight into those right toes. Yes, the left hip pulls way back. And again, double check, look down. Make sure you can see all 5 toes of that left foot. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, push through the left heel, drawing the right knee up into the chest, finding your balance. And then hips pull back. Right toes reach out and you bend deeply into this left knee. Hands can go wherever you'd like. Let's go. Take a lift. Take a lunge. Yes. Pull it up. Reach it out. So balance here. It's getting a little hazy for me. I'm getting a little wobbly here as I get more tired. So at any point, if you find that you need to grab something in order to be successful here, that's absolutely not a failure. What that means is you're working your muscles to a point of fatigue, right? That's a great thing. That's the point of this class. You're getting stronger. 4 more, inhale up. And exhale, reach, yes. It's drive to the left heel. And then reach it out. You have 2 more, let's go, squeeze. And get low, last one, lift it up. Now I want you to stay low here. Right toes lift. Right toes tap, beautiful. Right toes lift. Right toes tap. So again, that was probably a great opportunity for you to notice. If you would put more weight into that left foot, into that right foot, then you would have realized. Stay low as you can. And this left leg. 4 more, take a lift. Take a tap. Yes, I am definitely putting a little bit too much weight into my right toes. I don't know about you. And tap it down. Last one. You're gonna hold it down. You're gonna drop your seat. Let's go. Little drop, little drop, little drop. Left hip pulls back. Driving down into that left heel. And really feeling the length through both sides of the waist. 8 more, go. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay low, inhale. Exhale, float the right toes up. Sweep them just halfway back behind you. Draw on this diagonal line. From there, go little lift, little lift, little lift. Right toes are lifting up. You're feeling the outer right glute fire. Right pinky toe is reaching long as you squeeze this right quadricep. Finding your balance. You just said 8, let's go. It's 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Step the feet wide, find external rotation. Turn your legs out and sink low. So you've got this little horse position, if you will. My femurs, my thigh bones, are rotating outward here. So hips are still facing forward, but thigh bones are rotating open, so inner thighs are lifting up to the ceiling. Beautiful. From here, I want you to drive down through your heels and actively squeeze your heels in towards center. So you're really going to feel the base of the seat and the hamstrings fire up. Gorgeous. From here, just drop the hips, go a little down, a little up, a little down, a little up. Now, the more you find the heels squeezing into center, the more you're gonna build a lot of heat into the glutes. I want you to continue to feel the inner thighs pressing open, lifting up in the arches of the feet, and driving down through the heels. Yes. You have 4, 3, 2, you're gonna stay low. You're gonna hinge your torso forward just about 45 degrees. From here, right heel lift, left heel lift, right heel lift. Hands can be wherever you feel successful. As you lift your heel, you're gonna press your ankle bone forward and your thigh bone back. Yes. So glutes should be on fire here. You're gonna get into the hamstrings, and with these heel lifts, you're absolutely gonna get into the calf muscles as well. Keeping the spine long and checking in with the rib cage. It's not flaring open here. Yes, nice and long. You have 4, 3, you've got this, 2. Heels are gonna stay down, you're gonna press the thighs, go a little back, little press, little press. So like little butterfly wings, you're pressing them back towards the wall behind you. Heels continue to drive down into the mat, and maybe you sink your hips just a little bit lower. You have one more variation, and then you have your stretch. That's it for this class. So really see if you can dig deeper, go a little bit lower, and tell yourself you can finish this class. You're almost there. You just have 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3. You're gonna hold that press back. You're just going a little drop, little drop, little drop. If you need more, you can lift your heels here. Now, in this style class, I actually like my heels down because I get into my glutes a little bit more, but it is absolutely a balance challenge and more of a quadricep and calf challenge. If you lift your heels, you have 16, 15. It's a final hold. That's what's coming up next. And then we stretch. Just 8 more. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the heels in. Sink the hips and breathe. You can take your arms overhead here and hold here 4. Sink lower 3. Sink lower 2. Take your hands to the mat. Rotate your legs to parallel and find this wide leg. Forward fold. Just let your upper body sway. I like to let my hips sway from side to side too, just to release through the IT band. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. You made it. One more time, big inhale. And on your exhale, slowly find your way to stillness. I want you to bend into this right leg and just feel that big stretch to the left inner thigh. Maybe you crawl your fingertips forward and take your hips back a little bit just to get even deeper into the left side inner thigh and into the left hamstring. Big inhale, big exhale. Shift your hips up and over, bending into the left knee. Maybe you press your fingertips into the floor in front of you and press your hips back. Stretch into the right inner thigh and into the right hamstring. Big breath in. Big breath out. Quarter turn to the left, and then just take a seat, dropping the knees down and coming onto the seat. We're gonna find a seated figure 4 here, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh, flexing through that right foot just to help protect the knee joint. Go ahead and roll the shoulders from the ears and lift the heart, opening the chest. Now, if you have more flexibility here, you can take that bottom left foot and pull it closer towards your seat. If you don't have a ton of flexibility, go ahead and extend the left leg longer. The beautiful thing about that home workout, modify for you. No pressure from anybody else. Now, I hope you don't feel pressure even in a class, but I get that that's not always the case. I've been there. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And switch sides. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Shoulders roll away from the ears as you lift the chest. flexing through that left foot, and again, taking your right heel closer or farther as you need. I have a fair bit of flexibility in my hips, so I can be pretty close in order to feel this. That doesn't mean that's where you need to be. Remember, I danced for a really long time. It's literally what I got paid to do. I got paid to be flexible, so. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. The last thing, go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. Lift the heart up. Exhale, a long line, you fold over towards the feet, maybe using your elbows to gently press the inner thighs open, maybe not. If it feels good, you to drop your chin to your chest and give your neck a little stretch, do that. 2 big breaths here, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself up to your favorite seated position. Join me for a big breath in, sweep the arms up. And a big breath out. Amazing, amazing work today. Standing glutes are always challenging. I don't know. I feel like someday maybe they won't feel challenging for me, but that is not today. That felt incredibly challenging. I hope that you feel strong. I hope that you feel successful. And I will be back again next week with a brand new bar class. I hope to see you then. Have a great day.